Hi, I'm Asher, and welcome to Wise Words Palabras Sabias. Here we bring you powerful quotes to inspire your day. Let's dive into today's wisdom. Artius, a renowned Hermetic philosopher, invented a Kabbalistic magnet that reportedly drew the aura or mysterious spirit of human efflorescence and thriving bodily growth from young men, concentrating this vital essence in his aging body through inspiration, transmutation, or other occult means. While this seems absurditous, not entirely unreasonable when viewed sympathetically, the Rosicrucians, always fiercely protective of their secrets, spoke primarily in enigmas and parables. They adopted the motto of one of their early Christian Gnostic members: "Learn to know all but keep thyself unknown." Many are the perplexing questions about life and destiny that humans seek to answer. Does life continue after death? Are mind and thought independent of the physical body? Do humans have higher faculties than those we use daily? And if so, how can they be awakened? The Rosicrucians shave their roots in the ancient teachings of the Atlantans, who passed on their knowledge to the early Egyptians. This knowledge has been passed down to the present day, both through tradition and through writings. The order as we know it today was faux. Undead in Europe during the Middle Ages. Its purpose was to teach the esoteric side of Christianity and to introduce Eastern mystery science and philosophy to Europe in a form that was accessible to Western minds. Over the centuries since the Middle Ages, they have accumulated a vast amount of knowledge. This knowledge has proven to be practical, and what cannot be applied to practice has been archived as mystery teachings and treated philosophically rather than scientifically. The Rosicrucians, like the Freemasons, believe in a supreme architect of the universe. However, in the Rosicrucian sense, the term universe refers only to a sun with its attendant planets. The Rosicrucians use the term cosmos to refer to the millions of universes that exist in space. The ruler and guide of all these is a supreme architect or absolute consciousness. They do not believe that this supreme ruler grants favors to every individual being who asks for them. Recognizes that the Supreme has endowed human beings with inherent faculties and powers that they can use to overcome the difficulties that their ignorance may bring. Rosicrucians believe that it is possible to communicate with higher beings, but only for those who have evolved their consciousness to a high level. Such beings would have no need to manifest in the physical world, but they can still communicate with those who are spiritually receptive. Space is populated by entities of all levels of consciousness, some of which have embodied in physical form and others of which have not. True Rosicrucians know that these entities can help humanity regardless of whether or not they have been embodied in flesh. All human beings shave the potential to evolve their consciousness and communicate with higher beings. The degree to which they can do this depends on how far their consciousness has unfolded. Rosicrucians believe that the mind functions in three ways: the objective mind, the subjective mind, and the superconscious mind. The objective mind is the part of the mind that controls our voluntary actions and works through the cerebral spinal nervous system. It is responsible for our thoughts, perceptions, and memories. The subjective mind is the part of the mind that controls our involuntary actions and works through the sympathetic nervous system. It is responsible for our emotions, intuitions, and unconscious desires. The superconscious mind is the highest level of consciousness and is the bridge between the objective and subjective mind. It is responsible for our spiritual experiences, creativity, and inner guidance. The three minds are located in different parts of the brain: the objective mind in the cerebrum, the subjective mind in the cerebellum, and the superconscious mind in the medulla oblongata. The cerebrum is responsible for our present moment awareness, the cerebellum for our past experiences, and the medulla oblongata for our past, present, and future. The superconscious mind is the pinnacle of consciousness. The objective and subjective minds govern the body and soul, while the superconscious mind is the channel through which the spirit expresses itself. Rosicrucians believe that humans are composed of body, soul, and spirit. The key to solving the problems of life and destiny lies in understanding and developing the minds in tune. This is a complex process, but it is essential for those who wish to live their lives to the fullest and achieve their true potential. The three minds are the objective mind, the subjective mind, and the superconscious mind. The objective mind is the rational mind that we use to think, analyze, and make decisions. The subjective mind is the emotional mind that is responsible for our feelings, intuitions, and unconscious desires. The superconscious mind is the highest level of consciousness and is the bridge between the objective and subjective mind. It is responsible for our spiritual experiences, creativity, and inner guidance. In order to develop the three minds into one, we must first learn to understand and control them individually. This can be done through a variety of practices, such as meditation, mindfulness, and dream analysis. Once we have a good understanding of our three minds, we can begin to blend them together into a single unified consciousness. This process of unification is known as the great work in Rosicrucian terminology. It's a lifelong journey, but it is one that is well worth taking. When we're able to function at will in any of the three brains, we become truly conscious beings. We're also able to access the vast wisdom and power of the superconscious mind. The Rosicrucians believe that the key to the great work is the right use of the will and the method of controlling the glands, brain, and mind. The will is the driving force behind all change. It is the will that allows us to focus our attention to overcome challenges and to achieve our goals. The glands play an important role in our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. By learning to control the glands, we can improve our health, increase our energy levels, and enhance our cognitive function. The brain is the physical organ through which our consciousness expresses itself. By learning to control the brain, we can improve our concentration, memory, and problem-solving skills. The mind is the sum total of our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. By learning to control the mind, we can achieve greater peace of mind, clarity of thought, and emotional stability. The Rosicrucians teach that the great work is not just a personal journey, it is also a way to serve humanity and make the world a better place. When we're able to live our lives in harmony with our three minds, we become more compassionate, understanding, and loving individuals. We also become more effective agents of change in the world. The mystery of the Trinity is not hidden outside of use. It is within use in our physical organisms. Nature functions in a threefold manner, and the work of the occultists disjoin their unfolded powers with those of the greater nature. By doing so, they learn the secret of life and death, that there is no death in God's great cosmos, but only progress from one state of matter to another. The occultist learns that the mind can exist outside of a physical body, and can link up with other entities. Both embodied and disembodied time becomes an illusion to the mass. They perceive that there is only duration, infinite life everywhere, from the smallest microbe to the largest of worlds. When the occultist has rightly unfolded the faculties that lie dormant within the world of magic opens up to their mind, they see how they can consciously cause changes within and outside of themselves as they desire or will. The path to this unfoldment is no easy, but it's possible for those who are willing to undergo the necessary training. This video is intended for those who believe in the power of the occult. To those who do not, we say learn more about your own brain. There is much potential within it. Do not imprison that which seeks for outer expression. If you want to know more about hidden knowledge, this next video talks precisely about. Thanks for watching. If you are new on this channel, please subscribe, press the bell icon, and like Wise Words videos.